Zero, Amy K. It's the 194 Morning Playhouse. Vacations, all the time for relaxing, maybe trying some new things. Vacations can be fun.
Absolutely. They're wonderful.
Frankly, if they're not fun, you did it wrong.
Yeah, why take one?
Now, are you a theme park person? Do you like rides and stuff or not really?
No, I do. Universal is one of our favorite places to go.
Now, how do you feel about when you're with somebody and maybe a ride you really want to do is a little outside of their comfort zone? Do you pressure them to do it or you just do it by yourself?
Well, I'm going to pressure Steven to do it. So much so, we went for his birthday one year, and I really wanted to ride the Hagrid roller coaster in the Harry Potter land, and he didn't want it, but I told him we're doing it, and I woke us up early, and I forced him to go, and he was so mad, waiting in line. He didn't want to do it, and guess what?
He loved it.
He loved it.
So what about, let's fast forward, 8, 9, 10 years. It's your little baby boy. You want to go on something, and he's like, no, I'm scared. I don't want to. You getting him on that ride, and you're like, fine, stand here with Dad.
I'm probably going to force him to go on to it.
Okay. Well, so then I already know where your vote's headed in. Jerk, 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 jerk. Though the main problem is I don't know if Alexis was super upfront about it. So can you kind of roll through your California vacation, what you did, and why you might be the jerk there, Alexis?
Well, here's the thing. I love roller coasters. I love the thrill rides at the theme park. And I went to Six Flags with my husband and my son. And my son is 8 years old. And my husband really doesn't like roller coasters. And my son's always been scared of them. So I may have lied to him and tricked my 8-year-old onto a scary ride.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told him it wasn't scary. I was like, hey, it doesn't have any, free falls or anything crazy. It doesn't go that fast. And it did. It did all those things. And really I wasn't trying to just, torture the kid. I really want him to, enjoy them like I do, and I think he will once he, rides one. So I figured I would do that. But then, I got him on there, and it did scare him a little bit.
All right, so it wasn't that he got off. It was like, I'm so glad I did that reaction. He was mortified. We'll get some votes for you, and then we'll check back in a sec, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, hang tight, Alexis. Was she the jerk?
No, you tried. And sometimes I think you need to do things like that. Let's try it. I did it with Steven. I mean, that's an adult. And guess what? He ended up liking it. Sometimes you need to be that push to get people out of their comfort zone.
Get them out of their, yeah, I do like that a little bit. Throw the baby birds out of the nest just a little. I wish that she just would have convinced him rather than lied to him, maybe.
I think it's just like a little thing. Now, moving forward, you have to be honest about every roller coaster. You can't be like, oh, yeah, there's no tunnels, and you have to be specific with what's happening and be honest about that, because I think you did freak him out a little bit. If you keep doing that, I think you might traumatize him.
I think because you went into it convinced that he would ultimately enjoy it, you had the good intentions. I will vote not the jerk, though I agree with Amy. You can't pull that again. Because as time goes on and you do more and more theme park rides, amusement park rides, you kind of start to learn what you enjoy and what your body can tolerate. And I know what I can and can't go on. So if somebody were to fool me onto something that I'm like, I really can't do that. I can't do anything that goes, upside down or whatever. And then it did. I'd be like, I told you, as I'm yakking in a trash can.
But at the same time, it's like a 2-minute ride. So I think the one time you got it done, sure. That's why I don't think it's a big deal. But you can't keep doing it.
Was she the jerk?
She's a jerk. That's how you train your kid not to trust you. I actually have the conversation if they make the decision to go on it. It's not like roller coasters or something that a kid needs to do to get by in life,
So there doesn't seem to be any doubt in your mind. Your vote is all jerk.
Yeah, I feel bad for whatever the next thing she wants him to do that he doesn't know he's going to do is.
Well, kind of similarly, though, you can't con him again.
Someone said jerk. She taught her kid that he can't trust her word. And someone said, I actually think this is one of those parenting moments where intention was good, but execution was terrible. She wanted her son to experience something new, and she thought he was going to love it. But you can't force someone to enjoy a roller coaster by tricking them onto one. He's probably less likely to ride another one now. Someone did say he's only 8. I could see if maybe he was 11, 12 years old, but 8, he's now going to question her about a lot of things, making sure she's not lying. Definitely a jerk. And another one for jerk. Someone said you shouldn't have lied, then effectively terrified the child. I think parents do lie, though. I remember going to the dentist or the doctor where I'm getting a shot. My mom's like, it's just a quick little poke. It's not gonna hurt. And I'm like, oh, what are you talking about?
Not gonna hurt at all.
Yeah.
Now, I don't necessarily even disagree with you. To be fair, medically necessary versus theme park ride, which is highly optional.
But now she knows. And now, I hope she would know now. And now you're not going to do it anymore. Someone said, I don't think she's a jerk. I think she's a mom who wanted to share something she loves. She went about it the wrong way. If her son was genuinely terrified afterwards, then yeah, don't do it again. You want your kid to have fun memories, but not a core memory of him being tricked onto a ride. And someone said my mom did something similar to me when I was a kid, and I still don't trust her when we go to amusement parks. If she says it's just a little ride, I immediately ask to see the ride first. Once you trick someone onto a roller coaster, you lose all credibility. Oh, this one isn't scary means absolutely nothing anymore.
Yeah, the next time you guys want to go on a vacation, or a theme park or anything like that, he's going to be very, very skeptical of everything that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah, he's probably, let me look at what it looks like from the outside, because I see some corkscrews over there. That looks like it's going to go upside down.
Was she being a total jerk? She tricked him on the ride bit?
No, I don't think so. I think, you got to try new things, and sometimes, you have to trick the kid into doing it, I think. But some people might disagree. Just like, how kids will say no before they've even tried something, You're like, oh, do you like whatever? Do you like peas? No. Well, have you tried peas before? No. It's like a roller coaster. So as long as he doesn't have like a pre-existing condition, sometimes you got to bend the truth a little bit so that they'll take that first step.
It's such a roll of the dice with stuff like that, whether or not the person's going to walk off and be mad at you or be like, man, I'm so glad, let's go again. You never really know. And
that's what someone kind of pointed out, like she was saying. I'm on the mom side, kind of. Sometimes kids decide they hate something before they even try it. If you could gently push them outside their comfort zone, they might discover they actually love it. But there's a difference between encouraging your kid to try something and outright lying about what they're getting into.
Can see what you did. I don't know if I can actually see myself conning my own children into that, and they're a little older than yours.
I think I would.
I don't know. You absolutely
We're trying
would.
it. Yeah, we're going to try it once. And then if you don't like it, okay, bad judgment call. I'm not going to do it again. But guess what? I got you up there. We tried it.
I'm also not a huge ride person. When every once in a while there's that one where I'm like, I'll just go on it because everybody else is. I'm like, actually, it was pretty fun. So
that's how I am too, where there's some where I just have to ride it because I know Steven likes it. A lot of them that like shake my head. Oh, it makes me sick.
Even though I did slide you a quick, not the jerk vote, I do feel a little weird. 8 is pretty young.
I do. 8 is young, and that's what people are saying.
that is pretty young. Are you still feeling good about it? I guess I'm just curious.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened to me when I was a kid. My dad threw me in the pool to learn how to swim because I was so scared of the water. And he's like, no, it's really not going to get you. We're here. And threw me right in. And I was terrified. But you know what? I figured out how to swim. And I had a lot of fun every summer after that. Yeah.
Do you think you would ever trick him to get on a different ride? Do you think you would do it again?
We're not going to the theme park for a couple of years till my son's a little older.